What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here with your $1,400 third stimulus check update, fourth stimulus check update, and related news. In this video, we're going to hear directly from the White House information regarding the stimulus package and going forward, as well as the border crisis, which is quickly becoming a national crisis for the country, as well as more information about the upcoming third stimulus check payments, possible debit card fees that you might incur, as millions of people are going to be receiving debit cards for their third stimulus check in the mail. So I'll keep you up to date on all these things in this video. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss out on updates on the third stimulus checks that are going out now, as well as the fourth round of stimulus checks and stimulus packages, mini packages, and all sorts of different things we're expecting for the next round of stimulus. President Biden has already started the next round of stimulus that we're calling the fourth round of stimulus with $1 billion of student loan forgiveness. This is really just the tip of the iceberg. It's the first round. It's kind of the low-hanging fruit for student loan forgiveness. We're expected to see a lot more of this in the future. This only covers actually a small amount of people, to be honest, and we're expected to see $10,000 or more of student loan forgiveness in the near future, as well as the fight for the minimum wage that's still going on between $10 and $15 an hour is where we expect it to be raised to. Democrats are still fighting for $15 an hour minimum wage, although Republicans say they're willing to do $10 an hour. So we'll be having more information about that coming out in the near future, as well as the $200 per month Social Security increase that President Biden campaigned on, $15,000 home buyer credit, $7,000 funeral credit for any families that had a family member pass away from the pandemic, as well as more in the fourth round of stimulus, as dozens of Democrats from the House and the Senate are already pushing for not just one stimulus check in the next package, the infrastructure package, but multiple monthly reoccurring stimulus checks in there. That's kind of the best case scenario. Worst case scenario, we might see one more stimulus check, and all some of these other different rounds of stimulus provisions could be included in the next stimulus package or done through presidential executive orders or standalone bills. I'll be keeping you up to date on all this. So don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't yet. It's completely free to do so. Hit the like button and let's jump right in. First, we're going to talk to White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki.
Just have a couple of items for you at the top. The Help is Here tour continues today with the Vice President and second gentleman traveling to show how the American Rescue Plan provides help to put food on the table. The Vice President will travel to Jacksonville, Florida to visit a vaccination center and convene a listening session at a food distribution center. And the second gentleman is traveling, not will travel because it's happening today, to Des Moines, Iowa, where he, Agriculture Secretary Tom Vilsack, former governor, and Congresswoman Cindy Axne will visit a food relief organization. The American Rescue Plan will reduce hunger, strengthen the food supply chain, and provide support to underserved, socially disadvantaged farmers. It will extend the 15% increase in SNAP benefits through the end of September, about $28 per month per person, provide $888 million to deliver expanded access to more fruits and vegetables to moms and babies participating in WIC, $37 million for senior nutrition, and $1 billion in nutrition assistance for the territories. It will support farmers of color with $4 billion toward debt relief for socially disadvantaged farmers to pay off burdensome debts, and $1 billion in funding to USDA to create a racial equity commission and address longstanding discrimination. Tomorrow, the Help is Here tour will continue with President Biden traveling to Columbus, Ohio, to highlight how the American Rescue Plan will help to lower healthcare costs. He will deliver remarks on the anniversary of the Affordable Care Act being signed into law, of course, something he had a major role in, and encourage Americans to sign up for insurance at healthcare.gov during the special enrollment period his administration opened amid the pandemic. Additionally, Health and Human Services Secretary, newly confirmed Secretary Javier Becerra, will travel to Carson City, Nevada, and the second gentleman will be in Omaha, Nebraska, talking about how the rescue plan lowers healthcare costs. And then on Equal Pay Day, Wednesday, the President and the First Lady will host an event at the White House, and the second gentleman will travel to St. Louis, Missouri. They will showcase how the rescue plan provides help for women and families by increasing the child tax credit and expanding child care assistance. And we may have some special guests in the briefing room on Wednesday, who of course will be women, just to give you a little preview, but go ahead.
So let's talk about that. As you can see here, this is from the USDA.gov website. Getting food on the table. As a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, as many as 30 million adults and 12 million children may not have access to nutritious food. The American Rescue Plan provides bold solutions that work towards the goal of ending food insecurity by providing number one, access to the pandemic EBT program available for the duration of the health emergency, including through the summer, to allow families with children receiving school meals to purchase healthy food more easily during the pandemic. Number two, an extension to the 15% increase to the SNAP program benefits for all participants through September 30th, 2021, or about $28 per month per person. And that is just the increase, the 15%. So for a family of four, the average family of four, you're looking at an additional $112 per month for a family of four. Remember, SNAP is a really awesome program that provides food or food stamps through a debit card for millions of Americans. With this bonus, the average family of four, depending on your cost of living area, could actually receive up to $1,000 per month for food. It's one of these programs that the government has, and they've increased it, and they've increased the eligibility for this. And as you see, they extended the benefits with 15% through the end of September. So if you think you might qualify for this, if you're lower to middle income and you need help, go to your state's SNAP website and apply. Just Google your state and SNAP program and apply, because you just might get it, and it just might mean hundreds of dollars more per month every single month for your family to get food help. Number three, investments in technological improvements to expand access for families to use their SNAP benefits to purchase groceries safely online. Me and my wife actually do that now. We actually can order Walmart groceries, a whole cart of groceries, and have it delivered to our doorstep, and somebody delivers it here to our doorstep, which is pretty awesome. You can try it. They have a membership similar to Amazon Prime for Walmart too, but we use it. It's really great because you don't have to spend like 2 hours going to the grocery store and driving there and driving back and unloading all this stuff. And Walmart packs your groceries. You can just select everything you want from your phone or your computer or your iPad, and literally just have it delivered to your door with everything you want. It's a really great program. Not that I'm plugging Walmart or anything, but yeah, it's a pretty awesome program. $880 million to deliver expanded access to more fruits and vegetables for moms and babies, and investments in the Special Supplemental Nutrition Program for Women, Infants, and Children, or WIC. $37 million for senior nutrition through the Commodity Supplemental Food Program, and $1 billion in nutrition for assistance to the territories. So again, all these different programs are programs that you might be getting, or you might get bonus money to, or you could go out and apply for. So again, you can just see them on the screen here, but these programs will be helping out millions of Americans. So if you can, go and apply for them if you think you're eligible, and it's basically just another form of stimulus.
Thanks, Jen. Two subject areas. In the spirit of transparency to rebuild public trust, when will reporters be allowed to tour facilities holding children who cross the southern border? And are there any concerns that the images from those tours might show that there's a crisis?
Well, first, we are working to finalize details, and I hope to have an update in the coming days. We are working through with the Department of Health and Human Services and also the Department of Homeland Security to ensure privacy and ensure we're following COVID protocols. We remain committed to transparency. And of course, as I noted last week, we certainly want to make sure that the media has access to these sites.
By the way, this southern border crisis with basically people trying to come in from the Mexican border illegally to the United States is becoming a serious crisis. They already say that it's at a 20-year high right now of tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of people trying to come in from the Mexico border to the United States because they think that President Biden is more lax, or as actually they think that the United States has an open border and they can just come into the United States. And well, it's quickly becoming a worse and worse crisis. Listen to this part right here.
Now that the public is seeing some of the images, because the congressional delegation provided some photos and descriptions about what they witnessed, children who are frightened and crying, overcrowded conditions, now that the public has seen that, is that not a crisis? And what conditions or situations, what metrics would have to be in place for the administration to call it that?
Well, children presenting at our border who are fleeing violence, who are fleeing prosecution, who are fleeing terrible situations is not a crisis. We feel that it is our responsibility to humanely approach this circumstance and make sure they are treated and put in conditions that are safe. I will say that these photos show what we've long been saying, which is that these Border Patrol facilities are not places made for children. They are not places that we want children to be staying for an extended period of time. Our alternative is to send children back on this treacherous journey. That is not, in our view, the right choice to make. And so our focus now is on solutions and putting in place policies, including expediting processing at the border, opening up additional facilities, something that you've seen developments on over the past several days, and there'll be certainly more on. Restarting our Central American Minors Program, which was stopped in 2017. Thousands of kids should be eligible to apply for that, so they're not making this journey. So our focus is on solutions and implementing them as quickly as possible.
I'm surprised that White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki is not calling this a crisis. I know that, she doesn't really want to say that, but let's be real, it's a crisis. Republican representative from the House, Michael McCall from Texas, says that he predicts there will be 1 million migrants at the border, the Mexico-United States border, by summertime. 1 million migrants trying to come in illegally. If that's not a crisis, I literally don't know what is. But well, you can let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. It's getting crazy down there. The IRS made a big announcement today on the $1,400 stimulus checks that only about a little bit over half of the United States has received. A lot of people are panicking that they haven't received it yet. What's going on? It's only been 11 days since they have passed the third stimulus check. And honestly, this is, in my opinion, the fastest has the checks and stuff has gone out. Only 11 days. I mean, the first stimulus check that went out, nobody got their money pretty much this fast at all. We now have over half the country that has received their stimulus checks, and rightfully so. They should be sending them out faster because, well, they know what they're doing. We literally had people getting their stimulus checks, what, like 2 days later after they passed the bill, that first wave of direct deposits. We literally had people getting direct deposits 2 days later. Of course, the people that are on direct deposit and didn't get them in those first wave are totally unhappy, and I get it. Why are they getting it and we're not? And well, that's just kind of how it always is. A lot of people that say they got the first wave of direct deposits last time, why weren't they this time? Well, think of all the people that didn't get the first wave of the direct deposits the last time, or people that are on paper checks that have to wait many, many days afterwards. So I always try to look at it as the positive way that, hey, last time around, I got it first wave. I got it right away. So I was thankful for that. This time, I didn't get it first round. and well, I have to wait a little bit. But the IRS has said that they have a brand new batch of direct deposits coming out this week. Some people got it today. Another minority amount of people will get it tomorrow. But on Wednesday, the 24th, will be a huge, large deposit to likely tens of millions of Americans through direct deposit. And a lot of people actually have their mail checks through the snail mail, paper checks, and debit cards on coming on Friday, the 26th. We have a lot of people literally pending deposits for the tomorrow. I'm sorry, today, Wednesday, and Friday, the 24th and the 26th coming up. As always, you can check the IRS Get My Payment tool in the morning. It updates once overnight, so you can check it in the morning. You don't need to refresh it every hour. I get a lot of people saying that they're locked out of checking it for 24 hours because they're refreshing it so much. Generally, they update it overnight, so you can just check it once in the morning and then come to my channel. I'll actually have more updates for you if the IRS Get My Payment tool doesn't have anything. But the IRS Get My Payment tool is one way to check your status. The other way is if you're on direct deposit or a direct express card, you can check with the direct express card and check your online statement there if you have that, or you can check through your online banking and see if anything is pending on either one of those things. Those are the three main ways to check that. The other main way is to come to this channel. I'll keep you up to date on everything third stimulus check wise and fourth round of stimulus, as there's multiple different provisions for fourth round of stimulus coming out in the near future, as well as already started with President Biden already forgiving $1 billion of student loan forgiveness. And that's just the start of it. That's just a small fraction of the student loan forgiveness that we're expecting in the near future, as well as the $200 per month Social Security increase, $15,000 homebuyer tax credit, and the one to multiple stimulus checks the Democrats are already pushing to have in the next stimulus package known as the Build Back Better package that is already being worked on. So I'll keep you up to date on all of these stimulus items. If you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe down below. It's completely free to do so. After subscribing, click the bell icon to all notifications so you get notifications when we go live, which is 10 a.m., 3 p.m., 8 p.m., and 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't miss any episodes because I'll have new information for you in each video. And we tend to cover slightly different topics and slightly different buckets of stimulus money, as there's all these different stimulus packages. Today we covered the SNAP, WIC, and pandemic EBT increases and those food supplemental programs. And I try to cover slightly different programs in different episodes throughout the day so I can keep you updated on all these different programs. You can click on this top video here to watch my newest stimulus check video next. And this video teaches you how to start your own business selling products on Amazon FBA. I've had dozens of students that have replaced their 9-to-5 income selling products on Amazon, and I teach them how to do that. And me and my wife have our own business selling products on Amazon. Click on one of those videos next. Thanks, guys, and I will see you in the next video.